Okay, today we are going to go over how to get a PUI or COVID positive mom out of the labor room and into the OR for cesarean section. I'm going to be your primary nurse. Natasha's going to be my charge nurse helper. And to get ready, we're going to notify the team, the LSA, the scrub tech, the charge nurse, and the physician, all of which should know that this is a COVID positive mom. For the baby, we'll need to notify the transition nurse, the NICU charge nurse, the neo respiratory, and the neo or NNP. We want to have the full team available even for a low risk delivery because we want the team available and ready to throw on their PPE in case we get a surprise depressed baby at delivery. Get ready to go in the room. I'm going to have on my hat, my mask. This is going to be my pretend N95. And I'm going to don my gown and gloves and then my face shield. For these shields, guys, they have knobs here that help you tighten here, and they have a knob on the back, and you turn it. You want this shield to sit down on your head. If you find that your shield is sitting like this, it is not protecting your mask. And that is a big goal of this shield, not only to protect your face, but your mask. So you want it down over your mask, okay? It should not woggle around on your head whenever you're using it. You can put it up if you're not in the room. And I'm going to put it up just for the sake that you can hear me talk. Okay? So now I'm ready. I'm donned. I have my gloves and my gown on, and I can go in the room. So now I'm in the room, and I'm going to tell my patient she is going to be ready to go for the C-section. I'm going to remove her monitors and leave them here in the room and bring only the IV bag with me or whatever I have to bring with me. This is just a regular patient who's just going for a C-section. Maybe they came in labor or a previous C-section. That's the type of patient that we're talking about here, okay? So then we're going to take her covers off of the bed. If any of the linen here is visibly soiled, it's okay. We're going to change it when we get into the OR. And the other important thing is she has a mask on. She's going to have a surgical mask on. If this is a PUI or COVID positive mom, then she's not going to have any visitors, so we don't have to worry about that, okay? So then she has her clean gown on, she's covered, and we're gonna roll out of this room. When I'm ready to roll, I'm gonna call Natasha, who's my charge nurse, who probably is gonna be here anyway. Let me close this door. Sorry guys, you have to close the door every time you come in the room. So I'm going to call Natasha and let her know I'm ready to come out of the room. Call Natasha Saxton. Hey Natasha, I'm ready to come out of the room. Are you ready? Okay. Now I have to doff my gown and gloves, okay? So you're gonna pull here until the back breaks and pull until your waist breaks. Make sure when you tie that, you tie it down in the back. And then you wrap it up. You're gonna pull this glove off, and then the second one, you're gonna go down your skin so that you're never touching the outside of the gown. You're gonna wrap it up and you're gonna throw that away, okay? Then you can hand sanitize, and we're gonna close the door Unfortunately, my camera person's in the way of my door, but we're gonna close the door every time we come out. Think about it as like a refrigerator door. You always wanna have that thing kept closed, okay? So then I'm gonna don new gloves. I can clean my face shield. Okay, so when it's down, I can get, my new gloves are on, and I can get a purple wipe and wipe my face shield, and then doff those gloves, put new gloves on, and I'm ready now to take the patient to the operating room. Okay? You hear it, Natasha? All right, so go ahead. You see Natasha has on a surgical mask as well as her shield and gloves. And so she is ready to help me transport the patient to the operating room. So now before I take this patient into the OR, I'm gonna have to stop at the PPE cart and put on a new gown, okay? So I'm gonna doff my gloves, I'm gonna put on my new gown. I do not even have to take this off because it's clean. I cleaned it in the room before I came out. So I can don my blue gown and put on new gloves. Then I'm ready to take this patient into the operating room, okay? Natasha, at this point, or your charge nurse is going to either become the designated runner or designate a different runner to stand outside of the room, and she'll be able to get you anything, because you will not be able to open the core door while you have a PUI or COVID positive mom in the operating room. Okay, so you're gonna let this door close, and you're gonna be using your vocera to communicate any needs you have with Natasha. There should be your scrub tech, your LSA can be in here, and until they are scrubbed, if they have on the appropriate PPE, they can help you. The other person that's in here is your anesthesia person. So if this is a patient that just came in for that scheduled C-section, then she's going to get up on this bed and get her spinal. When the anesthesia does their spinal, they have a cart that's in their office that they will need to get for this case, okay? And it keeps the supplies at a minimum for them to not waste any extra supplies, because the cabinets over here cannot be opened in this case with a PUI or COVID positive patient there. It's for the same reason that you can't open the core door. We're recommending that you go ahead and leave the bed in the room and just push it back towards that core door, just to add an extra reminder that you cannot go out that door. Okay, so if you have any needs, you're going to communicate them through your vocera, and when she has them, you're going to open your small door and hand them back and forth. Okay, the NICU team is going to be over here for your term delivery that's not high risk. We're going to have just the transition nurse over here to receive the baby like we always would. The difference is going to be your NICU charge, respiratory, and NNP is going to be out here with their PPE, ready to come in, not wearing their PPE, but with it, ready to come in the case that we get a surprise baby that needs resuscitation.